So a show of hands, how many of you have a cell phone? How many of you have a cell phone right here? All right. I wonder how many games or gadgets are on that cell phone that keep you from being bored or impatient. Anyone want to confess? So I used to have Candy Crush on my phone, and I was finding that I was using that to distract myself from pretty much everything, including things I was supposed to be doing. So I deleted it. And my stepson says this morning, well, Pamela, he says, you know that Genies and Gems is just pretty much Candy Crush. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. So do you have games like that on your phone? Anybody? Yes. I wonder if there's other things in your life that distract you from being part of the world. Like the people in Exodus 32, we're going to cry out for something to hold on to when we're anxious or impatient or bored. And like Aaron, we'll try to make a quick fix, but will likely provide the wrong answer. Like God, we'll get angry and disappointed. And like Moses, we plead and work for a better way forward. And none of it will be perfect, because the life of faith never is. I think one of the messages in this story for us today is this. When we create or foster or allow distractions like a golden calf or a Candy Crush, we limit our awareness of God's presence in our lives. Our relationships with God and with one another suffer, and prevents us from noticing the gifts in our lives and what we are most grateful for. We know that gratitude is good for the soul. We know the studies that show it. We know what it feels like in our bodies when someone says a heartfelt thank you. It is lightness and joy. It is love. The spiritual practice of noticing that which we are thankful for is significant to our relationships with one another and with God. So you each have a yellow piece of paper, I'm hoping. Or you could share with a friend, could split it in half. And this is a moment for you. We're not going to be sharing this unless you share it at the Thanksgiving table, maybe, or with a friend over coffee. Where are your golden calves? What are the things in your life that prevent you from pursuing gratitude or from noticing the presence of God? And you might choose to write those down or just take a moment. Where are the golden calves? What are the things in your life that prevent you from pursuing the spiritual practice of gratitude? How might you limit those things? What might you do? Like all Scripture stories, this one has layers of meaning and thoughts for us. And this is one, for us to take moments in our life to notice those things that distract us from relationships with one another and with God, reminding us that this journey of faith that we are on, it's not perfect, but it's full of moments that come pretty close.